Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and the paranormal. Well, today I'm going to be talking about the book review, The Greater Words of Magick, The Secret Calls of Archangel Magick. So before I begin, I just want to remind you all that I'm offering attunements in my attunement store, and I just released the Goetic Spirit Vasago. So if you are interested in uncovering hidden information, things that may be kept secret from you, or discover information that people are using against you, that sort of thing. He kind of helps you obtain information, things behind the scenes. So if you are interested in that, I'll put a link in the description. You can check it out. All right. So again, the book we're going to be reviewing is by Damon Brand, The Greater Words of Power, the Secrets of the Archangel Magick. So I will show you the cover. In a lot of the Gallery of Magic books, which is kind of the series, they have similar covers. So let's see if I can get that straight. And then that's kind of the back. Okay. So as far as this book's concerned, the rights can be in the book can be used on yourself, and there's also a page that tells you how to actually do it to help others, page 28. So if you are interested in that aspect of it, sometimes occult books do not spell that out. They do spell it out for you and give you very specific instructions on how to do that, how to use the rituals to help other people, whether it be loved ones, family members, friends, spouses, girlfriends, husbands, whoever. So as far as the setup of this book is concerned, it is 128 pages. It contains 30 rituals. So there is usually in this book something to cover mostly everything. Uh, as far as what would be examples of the particular rituals, the topics, there are things, surprisingly, rituals to help you sleep, improve your mood, improve other people's mood, help with stress and anxiety. There's some for mental focus. There's one for increasing energy, one for I think finances. So it kind of runs the gamut. One of the things, and I might be jumping the gun as far as talking about what are the pros of this, is that this particular book has quite a few rituals to actually help someone with their mental health, which I think that is awesome. I haven't seen, as far as these books are concerned, so many rituals that would help with that particular thing. So if that is something that you are working on, then this would be a good book to try in order to kind of work on that issue. Now, as far as the rituals are concerned, the rituals are easy to perform. They are similar to the other books in the Gallery of Magic series. So if you are familiar with those books, then this will be no problem at all. There is, before you begin, what's called the activating ritual. And this also is nothing new to a lot of the Gallery of Magic books. There's usually a ritual to help you, connect you with the sigils and to help them activate when you are going through the ritual. So that is kind of like the preliminary ritual that you do before you actually do the rituals. And that in itself is real easy, simple, and doesn't take a lot of time. Now, I'll give you kind of the rundown of actually how to go ahead and do the process of working with the particular rituals. And they're all the same. It's just the process is the same. The words of power are different in them, and the Hebrew is going to be different each one. But how you go about doing it, the overall process is going to be the same. So if you can do one, you can do them all. Again, it's simple. It's not complex at all. So the first thing that you're going to be doing with these rituals after you do the activation ritual is that let me show you actually a page, an example of one of these rituals. So we will pick on, okay, so this one is increasing willpower to eat well. Okay, so that is what it looks like, and I'm drawing it up so you can see that there is a square in the middle which has the Hebrew, the words of power in that language, and in the bottom then they have a lot of uh, other, I guess we consider archangels and words of power. So what you're going to do is you'd start at the top and you would think about your problem or your difficulty or your issue, and you can allow whatever feelings come up to come up. Usually there might be some little bit of tension or worry or whatever, and whatever comes up is fine. And then you go down to the Hebrew, and at that point you would try to conjure up a feeling of gratitude and or relief that you would arrive at when this problem is solved. So you're getting to the end of the issue having been resolved, and what would you would feel like using your imagination, using a little bit of pulling that out of you. So you'd have those feelings and thoughts circulating around, and at that point, you would say the Hebrew from right to left because that's the way the language goes. You go through all of them, and then you'd proceed into the other words of power, which are mostly angels, and then you would, they give you how to say them phonetically. So you don't have to worry about saying it wrong. They make that part easy too. So you would also, when you go down to those particular words at the bottom, you would also, you know, you can kind of try to hold those feelings and thoughts of gratitude and relief as you're saying those words of power at the bottom. And then when you get to the very end, the last one, at that point, you will close the book, let go, try to set it aside and not think about it. And that is basically it. These are designed, forgive me, that is my little beast, Freya, my little dog, raising hell because someone is here. So we're almost done though. So when you get to the end and you let it go, uh, one thing to remember is that this is pretty much, you'll do it once, and that would be it. Now, doesn't mean you won't have to maybe do it again to reinforce it at a later time, but you would do it once, and then that would be it. And if you needed, let's say you did the obtaining peaceful sleep and it worked for you for a week, then fine, you can do it again after a week. But that's not a big deal because it could take you maybe 2-3 minutes to go through one. So use it as needed. And that's essentially it. The pros as far as this, and I've already mentioned them, this book lays out these rituals. They're simple, they're easy. They even guide you through how to pronounce the words. Uh, and it's 128 pages. So it isn't a long investment as far as reading is concerned. The cons would be for somebody who wants more theory. This is going to leave you unsatisfied. They don't give a lot of information, except very little to practically no information on the angels and archangels that you're working with. So they're kind of leaving that a little bit, I'm not saying they're keeping it from you, but the focus of the book is on getting you what you want and not necessarily going into explanations about this particular angel and that particular angel. And that's essentially it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and hope you have a good weekend. I'll put a link in the description for the Etsy store and the Visago attunement. I will talk to you folks later. Take care. Bye.